walked into my house and it was flooded, I literally had no reaction. Someone literally hit my car from behind while I was sitting at a stoplight. I had no reaction. It even got out of the car and said, "Hey friend, let's move over, whatever." Whenever I lose something, I've misplaced something, even if it is a value of me, no reaction. And this is coming from someone that would like instantly get infuriated anytime I lost something. It didn't even need to be of high value. Just the fact that I lost it pissed me off. Just don't react is a popular saying in the manifestation, conscious community, self-growth community, but no one really tells you how to literally do it. So I'm going to tell you the steps that I believe are going to help set you up for success. So boom, step one, whenever an undesirable situation happens, this can be an undesirable situation of any caliber. It can be major, like your car was hit or something happened with your house. It can be minor, like you lost something. Whatever it is, you're gonna sit in it and you're gonna emotionally regulate yourself. Damn, step one is hard as hell. Let's talk about it. Because would it really be one of my videos if I didn't talk about emotional regulation? But bitch, if something happens that I don't like, especially if it's something really bad, I don't know how to emotionally regulate myself in that moment because I'm really upset and I'm really just overwhelmed by my emotions. So what do I even do? Oh my gosh, bitch, I'm so glad you asked. But first I have a question for you. When you're getting really upset and you're in a moment that's really stressful, do you ever feel anything in your body physically? Bitch, oh my gosh, yes. I usually start to feel my heart beating really fast. Sometimes I might tremble a little bit, I don't know. And then my body temperature can kind of increase. And then sometimes I feel like a really intense sensation in my chest, like a tightness or a pounding or some or heat or something. But I feel something in my chest. And it may be different for different people, but this is what I feel. Bitch, oh my gosh, I totally feel that. So what do you do with that feeling? Like, what do you do to kind of like help yourself when you're in that moment? Bitch, I just be trying to keep it from getting any greater, and I be trying to keep it at bay because I don't want to get any more upset, but then it usually just be getting over me and I get really overwhelmed and then I'm upset. Dang, bitch, that's real. So next time, what I want you to do, instead of trying to just keep it from getting any worse and acting like it's not there, I want you to put 100% of your focus and attention on the feeling in your chest. I want you to take your attention away from the external world, and I want you to focus 100% on the feelings of your body, particularly directing your attention to your chest or wherever the feeling is the most intense in your body. As you get better at this, you'll be able to do it more passively. But right now, I want you to even close your eyes if you can, if you're in a position where you are able to close your eyes, and just focus 100% on that feeling until that feeling starts to dissipate. But bitch, how do you know that feeling is going to dissipate or go away? It's so intense. Because your attention is energy, and you are using your attention in this moment to metabolize that energy and allow it to flow through you instead of acting like it's not there or trying to suppress it or push it away and just blocking it. Now, it's going to feel really intense the first couple of times because that's your first time probably really allowing the energy to flow through you properly. But as you continue to do this more and more, it's going to get easier and easier to allow energy to flow through to a point where you'll be able to do it a little more passively. In these moments, it is also very beneficial to breathe in slowly through your nose, or you can breathe in slowly through your nose and out through your mouth, but not in through the mouth. You are breathing slowly in through your nose because it is activating your parasympathetic nervous system, which is telling your body that you are safe. So you're using your attention and awareness to metabolize the energy that is flowing through your heart and through your body, and you're using your breath work to tell your body that it is safe, combining those two to help you get through that intense moment. Wow, bitch, I'm gonna try that next time. What if I try it and it doesn't work though, and I still get really upset and I get overwhelmed? And how do I even get better at that? Because that sounds like it's really hard to do. Dang, girl, that's such a good question. That's a perfect time to practice self-love and self-forgiveness and non-judgment. The less you judge yourself and the quicker you can move on, the quicker you can get better and improve in this area of your life. Also, a great way to improve at this method is to do it in the small moments. Do it in the tiny moments in the day-to-day, no matter how small, no matter how little bit of anxiety or a little bit of irritation or a little bit of whatever undesired emotion that you have, you feel. It doesn't matter how little it is, apply this. You will see that you get better and better at it and that it can even become semi or fully automatic. And also, if you're open to meditation, that is a great way to help to. Dang, bitch, you the best. Thanks, are you too. Let's get back to the video. So cool. Step one happened, something undesirable occurred, and you've been able to emotionally regulate yourself through it. You fully accept and allow any emotions that rise to rise. If that includes crying, you allow yourself to cry without judgment, without feeling weak, without feeling embarrassed. You just let whatever come out, and you sit with it, and you love yourself for it. Step two, you reaffirm that everything is always working out for you. For the vast majority of you, if not all of you, you can look back on your life and you'll see that things have always worked out. Things have always worked out for you, things are working out right now, and things will continue to work out for you. So in that moment, and if you can say it out loud, that's a bonus because that is also energy literally materializing into the space around you. So literally affirm everything always works out, everything's going to be fine. The tenses, in my opinion, don't really matter if you use present tense, future tense, past tense. I really don't care. Just affirming that you're okay. Then boom, step three, watching your life, observing your life, and seeing that things really do always work out. Even if it's not always in the way that you planned or you wanted, you still have a roof over your head. You still have food. You still have something. Literally observe in your life how things are always working out. And every time something works out for you, reaffirm it out loud if you can, bonus. Now to level this up. Once you get more comfortable with that in that situation, and that's been going on for however long, it'd be great if you can put in there everything is always working in my favor. If you can start to build the belief that things are always working out for you, in your favor, for your best interest. You're building trust with this divine power that you believe in, be this universe, God, Allah, whoever, believing that that divine power is on your side and is rooting for you. Another form of seasoning for that, you can sprinkle on top of that, is trusting that you are always making the right decisions. All of your decisions are correct. Everything is divine. All we're doing here is something happens that we don't like. We emotionally regulate ourselves through it, tell ourselves that things are working out. Things work out. We constantly observe things are working out. So our conscious mind starts to accept and be a little more receptive to the idea that things are always working out. And we rinse and repeat, and things work out, and our brain's even more receptive to that things are always working out. And then things work out, and then our brain is really like, damn, bruh, things are always working out. And then things keep working out. And then we see that not only are things working out, but they are always working out in my favor. Things are actually, the things that I didn't like and the things that happened that I didn't like are actually helping me out. You're building evidence and trust in a relationship with whatever divine source or energy or whatever that you believe in. And you don't always need to be able to connect the dots. Drop the need to be able to know the why behind everything. There are situations where I do connect the dots. You know, I took a wrong turn, or I dropped something, lost something, something was stolen, something, whatever undesirable situation. I was like, this is serving me somehow. And then it did. I saw later, like, oh, you know, you had me lose that so I can gain this, or this drop, so this, whatever. Sometimes I can connect the dots. Sometimes something happens that I'm like, I didn't love. And I'm like, I don't know, bro. It's serving me somehow, because everything else is. We are training our brain to truly believe that everything is always working out for us and in our best interest, and to see the silver lining in every situation, not jump to a conclusion, not jump to irritation. If I'm stuck behind some car, instead of just being like, oh, I'm so upset, or I'm so annoyed that I'm stuck behind this car, I'll be like, all right, bro, well, I don't know, this is serving me somehow. And then it's like, oh, damn, I'm so glad I got stuck behind this car, because now I happen to pull up at the perfect spot where this person's pulling out, and I get the front park right in front of my homie's place. But if I wasn't stuck behind that car, I'd have passed it. Like, seeing, before you get upset, stop and be like, you know what, bro, I don't know, this is serving me somehow. That's why I wasn't upset when I walked in and I saw my living room was flooded, or when I got that fender bender at the stoplight. Girl, I got that fender bender. I thought, I was like, ooh, am I about to get, is this my manifestation? Am I about to get a new whip? Bitch, there was no damage on my car. But the fact that I was disappointed a little bit that there wasn't damage on my car shows you where my mind was at. That I was like, oh, this is random. Like, why is somebody hitting my car right now? What is the universe? What are you trying to do here? Everything that happens, I'm like, what are you trying to do here? Because I expect that somewhere, somehow, at some point, whatever just happened that I didn't like is going to end up serving me.